For John, I think I can relate to him in a lot of ways. I know a lot of my friends. I see John in them. It's a guy who's in a little bit of a state of arrested development, and the things that once worked in your teens and 20s are no longer working, because as you get older, you're looking to check a few more boxes, and that's tough to reconcile. It's easy to kind of take those things personally, but John's also in love. And the woman he's in love with has moved on to that next stage. And if he wants to have any shot at a future with a pragmatic person, he has to learn to grow up. And I think that's something that a lot of people, a lot of guys specifically in those late 20 years can relate to.
I think Harry is looking for somebody that is his equal. To feel less alone in life. And when he meets Lucy, I think that, aside from her being drop dead gorgeous and played by Dakota Johnson, she has a brain that makes him feel less alone in the world. And I guess we were talking before about the danger of measuring your worth to some kind of status, especially as it relates to love. The thing that we really want to feel like is like not alone. But it's hard. You have to be. I think that the trick to that experience, the trickiness of that experience, is that you also have to be vulnerable, and to what degree cannot be predicted. And so that is something that I think that Harry doesn't see coming, and is often ultimately out of our control when it comes to love. Mm-hmm. It is sort of love's terms, not our terms.
I think Lucy exists so hardcore in a world of people defining themselves and potential love interests by their material assets, that at a certain point she needs to look at what she wants for herself in life, and is sort of weighing the option of, is it a life that I feel physically comfortable in, or is it a life that I feel emotionally and sort of soulfully seen? Like, do I have a life that I love what my life looks like, or do I have a life where I feel genuinely loved?
I mean, Celine's incredible, and then these two, it was a no-brainer for me. I just wanted to work with everybody involved real bad.
I saw Past Lives, and it was one of my favorite movies that I'd seen in a long time, and I made it a wish list of mine to work with the person who made that movie, and then the no-brainer part of it, starting with Celine and the script. And I'll be honest, it was kind of a tough year for me, and I was afraid to read it, because I was afraid that I would have to do it, and not doing it meant, I think, some rest that was needed. And I remember looking and getting to and being like, and it didn't even have to do with my character, but it had to do with the story that was being told and how it was written. I was like, shit, I have to do this, and Chris and Dakota are doing it.